The rest of the story. In 196 BC, the Macedonian king of Egypt was the 14-year-old Ptolemy V. Epiphanes. He issued a decree forgiving debts, abolishing taxes, pardoning prisoners, and more. So remarkable was the king's magnanimity that the priests of Memphis inscribed his proclamation on black basalt, first in Greek, then translated into Egyptian hieroglyphics, and finally into Demotic characters. 2 millennia would pass before a fragment of the original basalt slab was discovered by Napoleon's troops near the town of Rashid. Roughly 2 feet wide and 4 feet tall, it resides to this day in the British Museum, where it is revered for its singular significance in the history of communication. By comparing the Greek text with its Egyptian counterpart, modern scholars were, for the first time, able to understand hieroglyphics. This breakthrough opened a door to the past that had been softly closed centuries ago, an enlightenment which can be traced to a single artifact. It was named for the town near which it was found, or in English, Rashid's Rosetta. Thus we know it as the Rosetta Stone. But will scholars centuries from now comprehend the languages of today? To ensure that they will, a group of linguists has embarked on something called the Rosetta Project, a mission to preserve the languages of the world right now for posterity. Starting with 445 languages, the project aims to prevent the loss of 50 to 90% of these languages, which are expected to perish in the next 100 years as the cultures that sustain them disintegrate. Now, how to record them? Serious archivists flatly reject digital reproduction. Indeed, a great deal of digital information presumed to be safe for all time has already disappeared. No, the Rosetta Project will store its data the old-fashioned way, in analog. In this case, it will be inscribed just as the priests of Memphis recorded Ptolemy's magnificent decree on stone. However, paper with its built-in self-destruct mechanism is an unreliable medium for the Rosetta Project. Many books are already crumbling to dust before librarians' eyes, eaten alive by the acid in the paper itself. One might consider carving the Rosetta text into stone again, but nearly 1,445 languages would require a textbook the size of Mount Rushmore. Instead, the scientists and engineers enlisted in the Rosetta Project have chosen metal nickel, to be precise, as the medium through which these hundreds of languages will be preserved. The anticipated shelf life of this space-age Rosetta Stone is 2,000 years. For proponents of digital everything thrilled by home PC hard drives that now accommodate gigabytes in double digits, the analog world may seem hopelessly hefty and over. But tell them this: the science of right now has developed a process by which many hundreds of languages, their vocabularies, phonologies, writing systems, grammar, numbering systems, and extensive sample texts in each may be micro-etched for microscopic recovery on a disk made of nickel, barely 3 inches wide. And now, you know the rest of the story.